I left the UK 3 weeks ago to live in a country most people couldn't even find on a map. And this is the first time that I'm bringing you with me on a real walk. No tourist areas, no beautiful hotspots, no filters. Just a normal walk to my local barber through part of the city where people actually live and work. If you ever thought about leaving the UK or even the US or wherever you're from, this walk might open your eyes. We're going to walk down the back streets, have real conversations, and show you a version of life like me might be just for you. And we are here in Skopje, North Macedonia, which is an interesting place. I'll show you around in a minute. But problem that I had with the UK in the end, which is why I had to leave, was there was constant pressure financially, work, bills, and I suppose I was always buying stuff to try and just a girl playing with bubbles there, got distracted. But yeah, I was just buying stuff to get through the boredom, you know, wanting new things, wanting a new car, you get the whole shebang. And yeah, I wasn't depressed, far from it. It was just, I was constantly looking forward to something better, something new. Maybe that's a problem of mine. Maybe I should be more content, but that's just me. And yeah, I was always longing for holidays, just because the weather in the UK is just diabolical, to say the least. Was not for me anymore. So yeah, here we are. We're finally here in Skopje, and let me show you around what this place looks like in front of me. So the streets are pretty, I don't know what the word is. Yeah, cramped. There's always building work going on where we are. There's barely any houses. I'd probably say 95% of Skopje, especially close to or closer to the city centre, is predominantly apartments and flats. Yeah, you do well to find a house close to the city, but you know what? I don't mind it too much because it kind of means everybody's in the kind of same boat, and later on down the line you'll understand that life here, I suppose, because everybody's on a somewhat level playing field, living in similar looking apartments. Don't get me wrong, there's one or two that are absolutely gorgeous, which I will share in another video. But yeah, people aren't trying to show off here, and in fact they probably can't so much. Probably to do with the, you know, I don't know my history that well, but because of that Yugoslavian era, communistic kind of era, that maybe they weren't given the ability to do so, other than like the Prime Minister or those at the very top. But yeah, again, have a look round. It's just all flats, all buildings that are high, nothing on the floor, but you've always got shops on the bottom of these apartments, and yeah, I suppose plenty of parking space because they build car parks underneath each one, so there's barely any kind of parking permits here. You don't have to worry about getting a ticket so much, which I think is, yeah, amazing. Also, walking around just looking at streets, I don't think I've seen one speed camera at all. If you're from the UK, well, any kind of Western world really, you know how much speed cameras are such an annoyance. 100%. So, just walking past a barber shop here, which is a competitor to the one that I'm going to. This one that I'm going to is a new one. You'll meet in just a second. Let me show you around again. So yeah, here you've got the supermarkets. They've got the vegetables outside because they can with the weather. But yeah, people are just living their normal life. It's yeah, a really it's different to the UK, don't get me wrong. The weather helps, but I kind of like it. I do quite like it. But yeah, here we are. This is the Barber's Inspire Hair and Grooming Studio. So here we are, let's go in.
What's up?
Bravo.
What's going on?
All good.
1 o'clock, right?
1 o'clock. That's fine, no problem.
So what are we going to do?
Same as usual.
Same as usual?
Yeah, all on you.
Alright.
So people like me in the UK, they're curious of what do most people do here in North Macedonia for work?
For work?
Yeah, what do most people do here?
What most people do? Well, the IT industry went crazy
IT?
in a couple of 2-3
Okay.
years.
Yeah.
My profession is rising now.
Oh, really?
Yes, I can tell.
Wow.
It's rising rapidly. We have some good people who can trim hair. Business people as usual. The banks are really strong right now because of the real estate.
Right.
Because of the real estate, people borrow a lot of money. The banks are crazy.
Yeah.
But I think that the IT industry is doing the best.
Wow. Interesting.
They have some difficulties, but the best employees stick to their jobs. So I think that's the best right now.
Right.
That's
Wow.
the hottest narrative right now.
Interesting. Interesting. 1 second, let me pick up this. Because it's not good. So IT, for like finance or is it like finance with IT, like stock shares, or is it different?
It's not different, but I think people here don't invest that much in stocks. I mean, there is a stock market that's hitting really good.
Yeah.
But I think people see real estate as store of value, and I think people are buying real estate as to keep themselves against inflation.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why the prices are similar to Europe
Right.
for a flat.
How much is a flat here? I've not looked.
Well, we're right now in Aerodrome. Manifest Aerodrome. Here is around 2K for square meter.
Renting?
No,
Oh. Oh, to buy two.
buy. Yeah.
What's that in dollars?
1,850, something like that.
Okay.
In dollars.
That's not too bad. 1 bedroom.
1 bedroom.
Okay.
So 1 bedroom, let's say it's around 70-80K,
Right.
which went a lot in the recent years because of Corona and inflation and that kind of stuff. The stocks are doing good because we have like 10 really good companies in pharmacy. We have something in the petrol industry.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and that kind of stuff. I think they're doing the best
Interesting.
right now.
Right. Wow. So I know before you said that you used to live in America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was living in America. Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of different than Europe,
Yeah.
but I like it. It's very sunny. There's trees, a lot of trees. The whole city is built with a lot of skyscrapers,
Yeah.
but they managed to keep the nature, which I like a lot.
Right.
It's very close to Florida. I like that too.
Yeah. 'Cause you were in Atlanta, weren't you?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
living in Atlanta, and we went with my brother on a holiday. It was amazing.
Oh, Philip, did you go to America? Oh, I didn't know that.
I was there for 3 years, but 4 months each year.
Oh. Interesting. So yeah, why did you come back?
To be honest,
Yeah. People.
friends.
Yeah.
I mean, I care about money, and I care about I work all day. But after after I end my shift, I want to hang out a little bit, and I need people who can talk to. You know, the people who that I feel close, that I'm with them, and that's what relaxes me, I guess. Because again, I'm in contact with a lot of people, and I need something that some friends that I can release that stress.
Right. So what's your thoughts on foreigners that come to Skopje in terms of people like me? Do you welcome it?
Yes, I think
You don't have to be political here. This is
no. I'm honest all the time. I work with people. I think I can be honest all the time. So I think in the recent years, let's say like not recent, 10 years, a lot of people went to Europe and across America and everywhere. And I think people are more open-minded, and I think almost everybody talks English, which I think it's best for foreigners. Because let's say 10, 15 years before, it was not that much. But I think now we're in a good position.
Yeah, I noticed a
With
lot.
food,
Yes.
it's cheap for foreigners.
That's
very cheap.
Yeah.
And I think our people are very close to Spanish people and to the Italians.
Right.
The cuisine is very good, and you can get in touch with people very easy. That's what I think.
No, I do agree. A lot of young people now, I think, speak English,
Yeah,
so it's easy.
I mean everybody.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So do you see much foreigners here, like from like the West, like US, UK, or?
I think the West is up to UK and Paris, especially Paris, not France, because everybody knows only for those 2-3 cities or countries,
Right.
and I think they have to read more about Western about Eastern Europe.
Yep.
I think Serbia and Macedonia are very good. Also Greece.
Right.
Greece, kind of different than here, but I think they're good.
Right.
A lot of it's a summer thing in Greece. I think that you can get some quality time in Greece too.
Interesting. Yeah.
Also Belgrade.
Yeah. For
Belgrade
sure.
is very good.
So you see a lot of people from Paris that come here for foreigners.
No,
Oh.
actually, we in the recent years, a lot of third people came in,
Right.
which I can tell because there are a lot.
Yeah.
But also we have some Germans and Spanish people. I think people gonna realize that you can get a very good holiday for cheap money.
Right. I see. What do you say to foreigners that want to live here full time? Is it a good idea or a bad idea?
I think that we cannot bring in the same quality of parties and that kind of stuff. But I think we have really good nature and really good food again, which you can enjoy. If you are a little bit introvert, I can say.
Yep.
You're gonna love it.
Okay. Perfect. So if somebody wanted to, let's say they're in America or UK, they want to start over, you would recommend Skopje, North Macedonia to people, or would you go somewhere else?
I think this is really good place to start over, as you said, because again, it's very cheap.
Yeah,
It's very cheap,
it's true.
especially for you guys.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Perfect. I think that's my last question for you is what's changed the most with Skopje, North Macedonia in the last 10 years?
In the last 10 years?
Yeah, 10, 15 years. What's changed the most? Yeah.
Most? That's a tough question. The toughest question so far.
Best till last.
The people are getting more open-minded. That's what I can tell.
Right.
Which is very good for us.
What are they more open-minded to that they weren't before? Do you think?
I can tell a specific. I can't tell a specific thing, but I think I can. You can feel it.
Right.
You know, people want to talk with foreigners a lot more. They always help.
It's true.
They always help. You can say that, right?
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
They always help, which is very good. Nobody will pass you if without asking if you need something, any help or that kind of stuff. But the city, what developed most in the city? I think the food.
The food. Okay. Better.
The food.
Yeah.
Also, orchid developed a lot.
Okay.
A lot. I think it's something like Spain and Italy combined in one.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna tell your friends after you visit Orchid Great.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
And tell them.
No, I'm looking forward to Orchid for sure. So with regular people here in Macedonia, are they happy? Are they not happy? Is it better or worse?
I think people use too much Instagram, and I think they use it to see how other people live happily.
Right.
And I think they are not happy with their existing here, because they see a lot of I can tell people who pretend that they are happy in their countries, but they live in full of debt.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And I think they aren't happy, but you have to find your happiness in your own place.
True.
That's how I think.
No, I do agree. It's all in the mind, isn't it? You gotta be happy with yourself first.
I thought that I'm not happy when I left for United States. All that I understood that I'm not happy there, and I need a lot of people to be happy.
Right. I like that. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, that's all my questions for you.
I enjoyed it.
This is good.
I hope I delivered some good
Yeah,
answers.
honestly, very good. Because people, they don't know about Macedonia.
Yeah, I know.
And they don't even know where it is on the map. So
I can tell that too.
And I think there's only one airport in the UK that flies to Skopje, and that's just London Luton, which is a small airport.
Yes, it is a small airport.
It's not Heathrow. So.
I think the visas are making it difficult. You know, because we need visit to visit UK.
Okay.
And I think that's why we have less flights than let's say Germany, Italy, Spain. Now we don't need visa for China. We don't need visa for Dubai.
You don't need a visa for China.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And I think we're gonna move towards those countries more because I don't know. Let's say I'm an Arsenal fan.
You're right.
And when I do the calculations, how much money I need to just attend the match. The match is not a problem.
Yeah.
£100, it's fine.
Yeah.
But visa, travel, rent, food, and let's say I spend 5 days over there, I need at least 2K.
Yeah.
Which I can go and watch Real Madrid versus Barcelona for half of it.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
And I can enjoy the sun in Spain.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who live in UK.
Okay.
But I've never been there.
Right.
Maybe one day I'll.
Is that because of the visa, or?
I think that's.
Or is it the cost?
Yes, I think that brings the difficulty a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, even for people in the UK, it's they can't even afford an Arsenal ticket, especially if you're going every week.
Yeah.
You know, Champions League. You know, on Sunday, Saturday. It's.
I think they have the most expensive ticket.
Yeah.
In the Premier League.
Yeah, it's true. And it's the worst team. He's gonna give you a bad haircut now. I'm a Chelsea fan, so.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Chelsea fan talking like that to me.
I'm not invited anymore. This is the last time you'll see me. Only joking. But yeah, no. For me to come here, I don't have to have a visa. I can no. For a tourist visa, I can stay up to 90 days.
Oh yeah.
Within a 180-day period, I think.
I think that's because UK left the United Union.
Yeah, European Union. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure too. I don't know.
I don't know that much, but
I think I have 90 days. So he's a police guy, so he knows more than us.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says it's for everybody. So I guess when I want to stay in Spain, I don't need visa. I can stay for 90 days.
Right. Yeah, I think I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's like Shenzhen. There's an agreement.
Yeah, Schengen.
So that's it. So you know more than me, and I'm traveling. Yeah.
You have to know those things.
I know. I'm uneducated.
Me too. So, do you want it more like rounded, fluffy version, or you want me to trim the top too?
What do you think?
You're gonna wear
You're
it.
the boss.
You're gonna wear it.
Yeah, well, I like what you like. I come here for the experience of different. So I don't want what I want. I want what you want, and I will showcase it happily.
Want to leave it once again, so we gain more fluffiness on the top,
Okay.
which I like the most
Perfect.
for black people.
Sure.
I like it more because it's getting you're gaining more texture.
Yeah.
When I trim it, it's more straight and it's more like everywhere. Like this sticks one to another, the hair, and I think you're gonna get the perfect thing.
Let's do that then.
It's gonna get like the bubble thing.
Okay.
You know? It's not gonna get like the square thing.
Right. Okay.
I won't do the line up.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson before he turned white. No, perfect. Sounds good. Perfect. Maybe not that big.
We good?
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
So yeah, people want to know on YouTube how much is a haircut here.
Haircut is you want me to say it in our currency
Yes.
or
Your
it's 400 dinars.
Yeah.
You have additional things like washing hair for 100 more,
Right.
which combined is like 500 dinars,
Yeah.
which is less than 10 euros, around $8.
Yeah. So 720 dinars is about £10. So
750. So that's 6.5.
that's right. Yeah. So cheap. In the UK, I would spend minimum £15. So that'd be
2 times less.
yeah, it'd be 2,000 almost. Yeah, about 2,000 dinar. Crazy, isn't it?
It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. So now I'll come every week.
You come every week, right?
Book me in.
Yep.
See you there.
All right. Are we going to wash it, or you wanna leave it like that?
We'll have a wash for the video.
All right.
Why not?
All right.
Get the full experience. What's it like being a police officer here in Macedonia? Can you tell him?
Kako je da si policajac u Makedoniji?
It's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Much trouble? Much crime?
Yes, you can. A lot.
A lot of crime?
Right
Where?
now, the border police.
Okay.
He's on the
Ah,
border
I
police
see.
at the airport.
Ah.
To let's make it clear.
Mm.
Here we don't have bad stuff like killing on the street and
No.
that kind of stuff.
Right.
We have more problem
Robbery.
with robberies.
Okay.
Fights, something like that.
Okay.
Robberies, but it's not like in
Where?
UK.
I don't see.
I guarantee.
Yeah.
And I think we have more problem with corruption than with crime on the street. street.
Right.
That's
Mm.
what I can tell.
I see. So where's the robbery? Because I don't see any robberies. Is it with businesses, people, or?
Flats, houses.
Oh,
I think.
okay. Right. I see. Yeah. So more domestic rather than on the
Yeah.
street. I see. Interesting. All right.
Give me 1 second.
Oh. Here we are. Ready?
Yep.
Perfect. So yeah, for an extra £1, £1.50, you get your hair washed. Perfect. I think this is the best part.
You think so?
Yeah, it's really relaxing.
How's the water?
Yeah, perfect.
If it turns too hot or too cold, let me know.
It's all good. All good.
Last time you said there's no washing option for
Not really. With
men in UK.
with men's barbershops, especially like for black barbershops, no, there's no hair. Maybe women's salons for women. Very rare do you see a sink in a men's barbershop that I've experienced anyway. Unless it's luxury or expensive. So yeah, this is a royal treatment. There we are.
It's all optional over here, so
Perfect. Is it cash only, or do you use card, or
for now it's
Yeah.
only cash.
only cash for now? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. So what did you do before you were working with your brother here?
I used to play basketball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What, professionally?
Yeah, I played 2 seasons professionally.
Oh, wow.
In the first league of Macedonia, it's called,
Right.
which is the top.
Okay.
But I didn't find myself there. So
Right.
even though we
Was that full time, or was that part of university,
that
or?
was full time and university.
Oh, right, wow.
I mean, it was not university. It was
Yeah.
it was more of a high school.
Right.
After I turned to university, that's when I went to the United States.
I see.
I was going 3 years for 5 months, from June, end of May till end of October.
Right.
I was working 4 months, then I was traveling.
Right.
I can pretty much say that I've been to every big city in America.
Okay.
Except for Texas. So
Oh, you've not been to Texas?
Yeah,
So you've
that's-
been Florida. Did you go to California?
yeah, I
Okay.
I was making a road trip. We rented a car with my girlfriend, and we went through the whole California.
Wow. Is your girlfriend, she from here? Or?
Yeah, she's Macedonia.
Ah, I see. What are women like in Macedonia compared to America? What's the difference?
In America, they are more open.
More
I
open?
would say.
Okay.
Yeah. Over here, it's more of a traditional way.
Right.
If you want to like have a girlfriend or something, over there they don't care as much.
I see. So when you say open in what way? Open in conversation?
In
Open
conversation,
yeah.
and any other way. Like,
Yeah. I see.
but that comes with the people too.
Sure.
There's a lot of people there, which
Right. Yeah, true.
they probably don't even care about
Yeah, that is true.
any of the traditional stuff. So
Right. I've noticed here.
we can keep this on you.
Oh, perfect.
What you noticed?
Yeah, I noticed that I feel like there's more women here compared to men. Slightly. Is that true or not true? I think so. I see more women out on the street than.
I don't know about Skopje, but there's a city in Macedonia called Strumica. I know that for a fact that over there it's way more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know the percentage.
More women?
Maybe you can Google
Okay.
it, but I know for a fact that there's more.
So there you are. If you're single, where's the place called? Did you say?
Strumica.
Strumica. Go there if you're single. More
I
options.
think it was Strumica. I'm pretty sure.
There you are. I've got a girlfriend, so I probably shouldn't go there. But
That's why you're going to Ohrid.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Where is Strumica? Is it south, west, east, north?
We'll have to look at it on a map to tell you exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it a little bit wet,
Yeah.
so the girls can.
Perfect.
it's hot outside, so
Yeah, it is.
you won't get sick.
That's right. That's true. That is true. Do you live far from here, or are you close by, or?
We're like 5 minutes
With
a car.
Yeah, perfect.
If you notice anything, just let us know.
Nah, that's
Other than that, I
perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
Right, let's pay. Right, cash, isn't it? So I've only got, I hope this is not a problem, I've only got 2,000 in, yeah? Most places I pay with cards, so I don't usually need cash. Let me show you the money. It's not switching around. So, this is what Hassani and Dilar looks like.
Twist it up a little bit. You'll get 2 of them.
There we are.
This is yours.
Perfect.
500 dinars.
Awesome. Right.
Appreciate you.
Have you got ones or hundreds?
Maybe my brother.
Okay.
Batam.
So yeah, we got 1,500 back. So that was 500 dinar, which, if I was to guess, that would be roughly.
This is 500.
Perfect.
We can have the 5.
Yeah, perfect. Take that.
There you go.
Nice one. And there you are. You keep that.
Appreciate you.
Tell you what, for the video, you have to. Thank you, my friends. Oh, yeah, that's mine. Perfect. Right. Thank you, my friends.
Appreciate you.
See you later.
Have a good one.
You too, Philip. Rojam. Bye bye, my friend.
It was nice.
See you soon. I'll message you for the next one. Awesome. Take care. Anyway, so what do you reckon to my new haircut? Any good? Woo. I think it's pretty good. It's the first time that I've had a barber do like a low fade, because I've got quite a wide head. I'm bringing out my insecurities here, because I've got quite a wide head. It might not look wide, but trust me, it is. I've got like bone structure on top of my head that makes it wider. But the cut that Brojan gives me makes my head look smaller. So, yeah. Anyway, let me show you around what this place is like. So again, it's all flats. Got nice trees in between, and yeah, you obviously got the buildings. But here's the problem. This is the one thing that I really don't like with Macedonia is the tip, it's the bin situation. So everybody here puts their rubbish in these, in them bins behind me. So nobody has their own individual bin. It's like a shared communal bin, if that makes sense. It's kind of similar with the UK, especially if you live in a flat or an apartment. Like, you have your bins probably underneath, but here they're out on the street and people go and put their rubbish out in these big bins. But they can get obviously overfilled, and then you also have like the stray dogs go through them, and then when the wind kicks up, it just blows it everywhere. So that's probably the main thing that I do not like about Macedonia. It's just their rubbish situation. If they did that, then I think it'd be really, really nice. But anyway, let's keep showing you around. So here they got like the casinos. You got that one there, and then you got this one here. You got the supermarket. You got the pharmacy, and you just got civilized, normal roads. They drive on the other side here, the right side if you're American, but obviously wrong if you're UK, I don't know, living in the Caribbean. But yeah, they drive on the right hand side, whereas in the UK we drive on the left. Now another thing about their
system here, especially when it comes to crossing roads. It's almost a free-for-all. So you have like these zebra crossing type lines here. So basically you are given right of way, like a zebra crossing. However, I'll show you now. It's yeah, you can't trust it. It's not, they don't all abide to it. So it's one of them where you gotta watch out. You can't just not look and expect not to be hit. But most of the time, 80% of the time, it's all right. So there's no problems there. But right, let's go through here. So again, these are just residential apartments. Nothing fantastic looking. I wouldn't say they're old, but obviously they're not brand new, luxurious apartments. So yeah, you do see here quite a lot of graffiti. I mentioned that in my other video, which does spoil it, not gonna lie. But again, you brush over it. You ignore the small imperfections here, because everything else, like the weather, is pretty good. I'm trying to think, what else is what else do I not like here? Bins, that was one. The supermarkets. So they're a little bit, they need to catch up compared to the Western world when it comes to supermarkets. I've never seen a self-checkout yet. So they're all tills, which to be fair, is not a bad thing because again, it keeps people having jobs here. It keeps people having to communicate, which I think the Western world is struggling with now, is young people, they don't actually have to interact with people here to get by, which I think is causing a lot of problems mentally with the younger generation. Another thing, talking about the younger generation, I don't think I've seen a single overweight teenager here yet. And I do look hard, to be fair. Obviously I don't go searching for it, but I do look for the health of people here. The only overweight people that I see is just usually the older folk. There was one guy that was like an anomaly that I saw. He was quite big and eating on a park bench. But yeah, again, look, here's the bins. Let me show you again. So you see these bins, like all the flats around here, they would share these bins. I think they've been picked up recently, so it's not so bad, but yeah, they can. Oh, here we go. Woo. Someone in a Vauxhall Astra going past. But yeah, here as well, you've got the parks. So you see a lot of kids playing these parks, even in the late hours, like 9 p.m, 10 p.m. Usually it's quite lit up. This one, let me just go back. This one here, not so lit up, but yeah. Of course, you've got the taxis. The taxis again are pretty cheap. And yeah, you've got shops on all the, on most of the corners of the apartments. So yeah, it's really nice. And then let me show you. So over here, you have what you call the Sky Apartments. I think there's 4 skyscrapers. Fairly new compared to all the other buildings around here. Probably, I mean, I don't know. I reckon built in the last 15, 10 years. But yeah, they're pretty new and cool videos. Right. Let me just try and cross the street here. Yeah, usually I think you get a fine if you cross the street when it's a red light, like a red man. when you're at a proper traffic light, like a main road traffic light. So if you cross the street and it's a red man, then be prepared to get a fine. I see people crossing it without, well, with it being red, it's not too much of a problem. But yeah, so let me just show you again. So with these lines here, basically, until you put your foot on these zebra crossing lines, the cars will just do whatever they want to do. So yeah, probably no different to most places in Europe. I'm not sure. But yeah, in terms of like the feeling that I get from this, it's the most kind of relatable place that I've been to. Maybe Cyprus, in a way. I mean, I went to the northern part of Cyprus, so the Turkish side, and that was more kind of, how do I describe it? It was more Turkish side of Cyprus, or Cypriots. But yeah, here, yeah, literally, again, you won't see any flats around here. Let me try and cross the street again. So yeah, these are just the normal streets. You got new cars, old cars. That's a dentist there. There's a hairdresser's over there. There's someone looking at me like I'm a freak, but she's the one with loads of stuff in her hair, so I don't know what she's looking at. But yeah, people just leave you be. Really safe. As you heard from the barber there, like the only problems is just robberies in apartments. But I've had no issues. Again, you just lock the doors. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked when he said that, because I've had no issues whatsoever. I mean, it's all comparison. A robbery to them might be just a small minor for us in the UK with everything that's going on. And yeah, thinking back on it, with this bin situation, it's no different to what's happening in Birmingham at the moment, is it? With the bin crisis there. So yeah, hey ho, it's all perspective. But yeah, so that haircut was 500 Macedonian dinars. Again, I'll put it on the video, but I think roughly £6-7. I gave him a tip, so it ended up being like £7-8, which is about $9-10. This just kind of shows you what life would be like here in North Macedonia. Again, look, I don't think this is for everyone, but if you're in the UK and thinking of leaving, I honestly think Skopje, North Macedonia, which is the capital city here, is a great first step. A lot of people speak English, and it's so affordable. It feels so safe. I think it is safe compared to the UK, and it gives you breathing space to figure things out, to find where the next place could be for yourself.